What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Hope everybody's doing well. Good early afternoon from Accra, Ghana. We're gonna go over our friend Matic, one of my favorite coins in the crypto space. As many of you know, we're sitting at $1.50. We're seeing a nice push right after yesterday with the Fed rate hike. That's why I try to warn you guys, don't pay attention too much to the news. It is important, but in my opinion, the technical analysis and the indicators will tell you which way the market is going to move long before the news comes out. And technically the news was bearish. We had an interest rate hike. Yes, it was only 25 basis points, but we saw a nice bounce in the market. Just when many retail investors are thinking, well, price is going to crash, the interest rate hike, whales take advantage and push the price right back up. So we're sitting at $1.50. We're up about 5.7 on the day. We're seeing a market cap of 11.37 billion, 24-hour volume 849 million. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to crypto.com, sign up to the world's fastest growing crypto app and grab one of their incredible Visa cards. Cashback in crypto, free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives. Depending on the level of card that you have, $25 just for signing up through my referral. So let's get into these articles. Bitcoin avalanche, Polygon rise after Fed's rate hike as on-chain data cites super bullish factor. So as the data noted, Bitcoin surged by 5.7%, bringing prices as of yesterday to 41.6K. Avalanche scored an impressive trajectory to surge 15% and currently trades at $80.66. And Polygon with a 6% upsurge. This came after the Federal Reserve announced an increase in interest rate for the first time since 2018. So as you can see here with this on-chain data, we had a massive fear spike back in early March when we were finding out about inflation, possible rate hike, and what happened after that huge spike in fear. Price increase. Once again, we've had a huge spike in fear and the price has increased. The whales take advantage of the panic sellers, of the retail investors. This is why I try to stress you guys, think like a whale. When that bearish news came out with Phantom, everyone, oh my God, Phantom's going to zero. And it came down to my next buy zone at $1.15, and I was able to get more Phantom at the discounted price. No matter what, if you believe in the project, stick with your investing strategy, stick with your trading strategy, because most of the time the news, it's just noise. So we're going to pop over to this next fun little article. So maybe some of you know this guy. YouTube sensation Dr. Disrespect launches gaming NFT following his Twitch ban. So he was absolutely massive on Twitch, and now he's on YouTube with 3.8 million subscribers, and he's launched some NFTs here on Polygon. So well-known streamer Dr. Disrespect is earning back respect, no pun intended. That's like a Jax kind of joke right there, from the gaming community, as he ties his gaming development company Midnight Society with NFTs. Midnight Society is rolling out 10,000 founders access to NFTs for early community members of the platform. The NFTs, which will exist on the Polygon blockchain, will cost $50 each. So another massive name, Dr. Disrespect, creating NFTs on Polygon. Let's hop over to the technical analysis. So we broke down from the symmetrical wedge pattern. However, we are seeing a little bit of throwback here. We bounced off a very strong level of support at $1.36. Support here, support in this area, previous level of resistance, previous level of support. So major level. The key level we need to break, in my opinion, is $1.50, because if we break that and we break this trend line of resistance, it was just a bit of a bear trap, and we could see a push back to the upside, and then we can see a large breakout that could take us all the way up here close to 215, which was our second entry. However, if we simply get rejected, we roll, do target 136 as your strong level support, and then after that at $1.24. The bullish indicators on the daily are a signal that we should see a nice push back to the upside relatively soon. This, in my opinion, definitely could be the start of it. We have broken out of this falling wedge pattern, bullish reversal pattern. We're not seeing a huge increase. Let me check the 4-hour volume. Yeah, not a huge increase in volume. I would like to see more volume here, but we do have this bullish divergence not only on the RSI, but as well the money flow and the MACD. So I do think a huge breakout to the upside is imminent, and if we can reach this technical target from this falling wedge, not only do we get back above the 55 EMA, but we come up to test the resistance of the golden ratio from this Fibonacci pulled from this swing high back in February 8th all the way down to the swing low. And what we can do here is we can use our Fibonacci from this swing high down to our swing low. I'm just going to quickly take this one out so it's not so distracting, and and we're currently hitting resistance on the 0.5. So if we can get back above the 0.5 and then we break above the golden ratio, that's when we could push up to our technical target from our falling wedge pattern. If we hold that as support, you target the 1.618, which is coming in at about $1.95. The most important thing in my opinion here is to get back above the 55 EMA, which is currently lining up with the 0.5, coming in about $1.61. Because if you get back above the EMAs, you have the bullish cross on the daily. That's when you see juicy pumps, just as we did here. We got back above the EMAs, bullish cross, juicy pump of 125% for our friend Matic. And the reason why I trade is because you can make a lot more money when you're selling on the way up. You're buying as it's dipping, it pushes up, you start to sell, it comes down, you start to buy, it pushes up, you start to sell, it comes down again, you start to buy. And that's what we do here with our dollar cost average strategy. Perfect if you have a job, you have a family, you're busy. As you can see here, our break even is sitting at $1.72. We've had 5 entries, equal amounts at each buy zone, brings your average price down halfway each time. And currently we're only down on our position about 12%. So if you had $500 at each entry, you now have $2,500 in your trade. So once you bounce back into profit, you get a higher return. If we pop over to Ethereum, we're looking strong here, but once again, we're finding resistance on the 20 EMA, just as we did. Let me quickly grab my brush. We got rejected right here by the 20 EMA. We got rejected here, and we got rejected right here. However, we do have a beautiful bullish divergence, as well as money's flowing back into ETH. So if we are going to see a breakout, this gives us an absolutely beautiful opportunity, as we're seeing some massive bullish signs. So if we can finally break above this resistance, push back above the 55, we could see a huge push up to these levels of resistance, 3017 and 3270, and we'd finally break out of this descending channel and be in a technical target to the previous high at about 4785. Of course, we could have that dead cat bounce scenario. My apologies, guys. Of course, we could have that dead cat bounce scenario. We do have this symmetrical triangle I've been noticing. So if we break out, could take you all the way up to the 2 extension here, and that's when we could see that dead cat bounce and go into a bear market. If we came up, we hit resistance, we started to roll, and that's when we could see a much more prolonged bear market. And the bullish scenario, we break through, we come up and we break this high, and we have our last leg up in this bull run for ETH and Bitcoin and the rest of the market. If we get rejected once again by the 55 EMA, we can roll over and come down to this trend line of support once again, coming in at 2555. But we have a lot of bullish indications with these bullish divergences. We're right now finding resistance on the golden ratio, coming in about 2808. If we hold that as support, you come back up to where you started, 3041. We break above that, hold that as support. You target the 1.618, coming in at 3468. So hopefully this is a breakout we've been waiting for, but I'll always give you your levels of support just in case we do get rejected. And I would target this trend line, which is coming in about 2555. If we look at the Ethereum long positions, little bit of sell-off here, which makes sense, as we just had a nice little push up, but nothing too serious. We've seen a consistent increase in the long positions since this drop here at about February 10th. And as you can see here, we just saw a huge increased consolidation once again. The short positions are continuing to fall out of the market. So lots of signals that we could see a huge push back to the upside. The most important thing, get back above the 55 EMA, have the bullish cross, and see a massive push up to these levels of resistance, 3010, 3270. And for our friend Matic, basically the same thing. We've broken out of this falling wedge. Bullish indicators, RSI, MACD, and the money flow. If we can get back above the 20, we can push up to the 55, coming in about $1.62. If we get back above that, that's the breakout we've been looking for. We can come all the way up to about $2.08. And of course, I'll always go over the bearish scenario. If we do get rejected here by about $1.50, do target $1.36 as your next strong level of support, and 124. These signals on the daily, RSI, MACD, money flow, are a strong indication that a huge breakout is coming back to the upside. So hopefully it's just getting started. But of course, if we get rejected, we may have to wait just a little bit longer to see that big breakout. That's it for this one. Shout out to the Discord. We have the DCA charts for the live trades on the channel. Buy and take profit zones that are updated regularly, so you can start dollar cost averaging into your position. Over 1,800 members talking all things crypto, posting chart patterns. It's $3.50 USD, price of a coffee. You really can't beat it. If you want to trade with me, sign up to Bybit, and I'll see you in the next video. Much love. Take care.